welcome back. This is another video that we're making today about this 2007 Buick Allure. We need to get a safety inspection done, and we've already done the brakes. The rotors and the calipers have been replaced. However, we haven't done a video for that, but we are going to do a video on this lower control arm for the right side, which is the passenger side. Most of you know how to do your brake pads, rotors, that kind of thing, so we didn't make a video on that. But the lower control arm isn't something you see every day, so we're going to do a video today. We've got all of our parts laid out. We're ready to go. Alright everyone, so today we're going to be using a 2-post lift, and we've used the owner's manual to locate the jacking points. They're marked by a triangle arrow. We want to be safe, and now we're going to use those 2 points to lift the car up. Alright, so we've got the car located in our 2-point lift, and because this is a front-wheel drive vehicle, we want to get the balance of the vehicle centered, but all the weight is on the front, so we've moved the car a little bit back so that the weight is evenly distributed for this lift. That way you'll be safe. Alright, so as you can see, the lower control arm is here. This has blown out. The other side over here we're going to unattach, and then over we're going to remove the assembly at the front here and replace the lower control arm. Alright, so now you can see we separated the lower ball joint. We had to take out the cotter pin from the castle nut, loosen up the castle nut. We didn't have the proper tool, so we used a chisel to separate the two, and now we're going to remove the lower control arm. Alright, we're going to take the control arm right now, loosen it up, try to wiggle it out, and there we're done with the old one. As you can see, it's no good anymore. We're going to put the new one in shortly. Alright, so now you can see we have our new lower control arm. We're going to put it in basically just like the old one came out. Get it all into place. We got our bolt here. Sorry, it's a little finicky. Alright, now we're just tightening up the lower control arm. We're going to do both sides. We're almost finished. Alright, so here we're tightening up the castle nut, and after it's tight, we're going to throw in a cotter pin to secure it in position. This one is a little difficult to get at, but we will tighten down to the proper spec. Alright, now we're just going to tighten up here on the lower control arm. Alright, now we're just going to reattach our ABS sensor here. These clips, they just go in to the holes that are already provided, and that way. Alright, so now we're going to put the rotor back on. We did not have to take this off, however it gave you a better visual. Now we're going to throw the caliper on next. Alright, so now we're putting the caliper back in, right over the rotor. Attach it. Of course, we'll torque this. Alright, we're just tightening them up. Alright, we're going to put the wheel and tire back on. These are aluminum again, very nice and light. Unfortunately, my assistant has some nuts for me. Of course, afterwards we're going to torque these down to the proper spec, and we'll be done with our lower control arm job. Alright, we're just going to tighten them up. We always go in a star pattern at about 110 foot-pounds of torque.